Hello, Sherman. Leave a Legacy episode number 32. Come at you, obviously unedited. We're just gonna spit this stuff out. So, one of the things you see, tank top, wearing it. Exercise. This is a big priority for a lot of people, especially in today's world. We're trying to figure out ways that we can be able to have a nice, longer quality life. And one of the things that I recently read, it was an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur, and they're talking about how they're getting back in shape, they're being healthier. And one of the comments that I read was, oh, here's just a wealthy person telling about how easy it is for them to be able to exercise. And I like to see them with low income and being able to exercise and having a family. And I thought that is just a real weak loser way to respond to it. First off, when it comes to your own health, it's multiple. It's not just exercise, but there's also what you're putting in your fat goblet. So I think a lot of people that find themselves overweight or struggling with weight, oftentimes they need to look at the quantity that they're shoving down their throat. I know that's been a big problem of mine. I love eating. Growing up as a kid, it was basically, I was the garbage disposal, right? No leftovers. For whatever reason, as a family, we didn't want leftovers, so it was just give it to Sherm, give it to Sherm. I ate a 6-pound burrito in 24 minutes. About 7 years ago. So I love to eat. It's one of my favorite hobbies, And so, but with that, over time, as I've had to reduce how much quantity I actually consume because I put on some weight. And so the struggle with the average person is they allow themselves to believe the excuses, which again, they're like buttholes. Everyone's got them. They all stink. So stop believing them. Stop being a victim. Recognize that you are in control of a lot of things in your life. Now, I'm not talking about the person that has some physical disabilities that makes it difficult to be able to exercise, but the average person out there, well, really is there average? You can't really say there's an average, but from a standpoint of if you don't have any physical ailments, any disabilities that really are taking back from you being able to exercise, then just get off your lazy butt and get it done. The reason why I'm wearing the tank top is because it's Saturday and there was, college football on, watching it. And while I was watching it, I was doing push-ups. I was doing some curls. I remember that there's an athlete out there, Herschel Walker, that never hit the gym, like actually lifted weights. The dude would do push-ups and sit-ups and run, sprints. That was his deal in high school and college, and he played at an amazing level. If you're familiar with Herschel Walker, you can look him up. And heck, he's still doing it today. He's like 52 years old. He does about 3,500 push-ups and sit-ups a day. It's insane. The guy is in phenomenal shape. He'll do more sit-ups than probably the average person does in the United States in their entire year, or maybe even their lifetime. And so, and then oftentimes I find the struggle with a lot of people. My brother, you'll never see him in the gym, but he rock climbs, he plays beach volleyball, he surfs. So he's getting his exercise in activities that he loves to do. So I'm not saying you have to be a gym rat. The other thing that people always say, it's about affordability. They can't exercise because of affordability. If you have a body, then use it. You can find apps that talk about 7-minute workouts where you're using the resistance of your own body. You can do yoga, Pilates. There's a lot of things that you can do in order to stay fit. And again, if you have an internet access, because that's why you're watching the YouTube video, then you can see YouTube videos of people exercising. Heck, I even saw one where they recorded themselves doing P90X. So if you can't afford the P90X exercise routine through Beachbody, then you can watch someone else do it through YouTube. I don't know how Beachbody feels about that, but either way, it's still a way that you can be able to exercise and just use your body. There's no, you don't have to use weights. You don't have to go be a gym rat to be able to stay fit. And oftentimes, if we believe these mental things that we have in our mind, that's going to limit you. It's totally going to push you down. There's a very common phrase out there. It started by this guy. He's actually a financial advisor, Albert Gray. And what he said was, successful people do what unsuccessful people will not do. And that's a reality just in any part of your life. 7 habits of highly effective people. The last habit is, number 7, is sharpen your saw. So find out whatever it is that you can detach, you can remove yourself to get yourself in a better position. For me, exercise is a huge way to relieve a lot of stress. So for me, I was a scrawny kid growing up. Shoot, as a freshman in high school, I was 5 foot, I weighed 90 pounds. But for me, I hit the gym. My biggest mantra song at the time was Rocky. I'd just jam out to it, and I'd lift and I'd lift and I'd lift. And I was this scrawny kid. Of course, then finally puberty hit. For most Asian people, it seems like it hits us way longer in life. And I still finally just shave every day, and I'm like in my 30s. So but all that habit for me built up from a long time ago of exercising, and to the point that now I enjoy it today. And when it comes to your health based on your own genetics, outside of basically the poor lottery of your genetics based on your parents, ultimately it still comes down to what you're going to do with your body if you want to have a good long quality of life. Now, is that going to prevent every kind of disease that's ever going to get imagined? No, it's not. It's just how life is. The reality is that you will die. That is the one guarantee in life. People jokingly say if you live in the United States, and the second thing is you're going to be taxed. But ultimately, we all know, no matter who you are, no matter how healthy, no matter how many marathons you've ran, no matter how many good foods and bad foods you've avoided, the good foods you obviously ate, you will die. Okay, the moment that you actually figure that out in your own life, you say, okay, it will be finite, I will die, then hopefully that motivates you to figure something out from life. That you're born at some point, you have a dash on your on your tombstone, and then you have the year that you died. The question is, what are you doing with your dash? Are you believing the excuses, just like this one person wrote in their post, I can't do that, I'm too weak, I don't have enough income, my family, if they pull me away. If you're using it as your family as your crutch of why you're not crushing it and why you're not successful, you are an absolute loser to believe that. Stop kidding yourself. If you're saying, oh, I can't exercise because I don't have the money, I don't like to go to the gym, then again, you're allowing your mind to be the limiter on where you want to go in life. Start building the right habits, stop believing that BS that you allow yourself to believe, and get healthy and stay healthy and be successful, because the choices really come down to you on how you want to view your life. If you want to view it like for the loser mentality that, oh, it's all these other things that are coming in my life that make it difficult, you should probably stop watching these videos, because you're probably going to get pissed off at me. I don't really care. I know who I am. I know where I want to go. And crushing it is the only option. Have a great day.